Alright, we should be on the correct account now. Cool. Beautiful. Alright. Let's just get back into it, shall we? Oh. So my sound's really low. Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted from work and I have another exhausting day to look forward to tomorrow. So I think for right now, streams are just not gonna be able to be daily until I can get a better work schedule. Like I really doubt that I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow. But I can stream for the rest of tonight basically. I need a better work schedule, like one that works for me to like actually do the things I want to do. But yeah. Wow, they should charge 10 more cents for no particular reason. No, I don't think so. But yeah, hey Pixel here, guess like how you guys doing? Oh boy. Hmm, good. So new top play, first 300. Nice. Maybe one day I will set at 300. Nice. I cannot play 7 keys. It's impossible. Nice. I don't even remember what rank I used to be in Mania. I don't think I ever reached 4-digit Mania, but I think I reached somewhere in like the 10 to 20k range at some point. Hey Gary, how you doing? Yeah, I just would not bother doing hardcore for a digging world. It's just too painful. Surely a creeper can get you. Oh. Hey Dexter, how you doing? Yo, what's up, Wispy? How you doing? This stream may contain some block breaking. Perhaps. It might be possible. We'll see, though. Yeah. But yeah, just for those tuning in now, just for an update, there's probably not going to be a stream tomorrow. I have a 10-hour shift tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. I love working and not doing the things I like doing because we have no people, and I kind of need money, so I reluctantly agreed. I think Flower Dance has only been requested maybe once. Dead chat. Dead chat. But yeah. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow, but I do still want to, if possible, I want to get the community digging server up by Sunday. So hopefully I can do that. I just need to find time to do that. That's the problem. Yeah, so I think for right now, we're going to allow people to spend 10k channel points for now. But if that seems too low, I would raise it. We've talked about it on stream before. You just may not have heard about it, but I had an idea of basically setting up the same world for you guys to dig on. And basically, I like as a community, we dig the same area that I'm digging. Guys, it's not slave labor. Trust me. I'm. it's gonna be worse than that. But anyways, yeah. Basically, the idea is to get you guys on there, and like I would stream on it like once a week to see who digs it first. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, unless you guys lose motivation before I do, I think it would be pretty easily, like, you guys obviously dig before me. But, like, I just wonder if you guys will actually stick to it. Because it does take a lot of willpower to actually want to dig that much. But yeah, like I said, for... Hold on. I'm not paying you guys to dig. That is not happening. You will dig for free. And you will enjoy it. You have no motivation to begin with. Perfect. It is time for you to find your true calling, which is digging in Minecraft. This will kickstart your life, and you will have the best life you could ever ask for. I really don't understand what you mean by beat. Where's the competition exactly? Aside from inside your head. And also, at least from what I've learned, people that have randomly found the stream have dug a lot more than the area that I'm digging. Now, the caveat being that it wasn't deep slate that they mined, so it's not as difficult inherently, but still, there's people out there that have dug a lot. True, if you use any monster TNT, you will be blown up immediately. Okay, see, that's another thing about the server that I'm actually not entirely sure on if I want to allow or not. Like, I do like the idea of not letting you guys use TNT or Moss, but I also understand why it's really annoying to not have access to, like, beds for, I don't think I can really stop you guys from using beds. I don't think there's any reasonable way for me to stop you guys. Unless someone has like a plugin or something for that. Because I'm going to be real, that's another problem I'm having. I just haven't tested whether people can actually use these items or not. Okay, I think you guys have requested enough songs. It's chill. I can't really read the chat when I'm also seeing the cues. Oh yeah, that's number one in queue. Um, but yeah, I mean, if there's anyone here with server experience, that would be very helpful. Because that basically what I need to do, if I really want you guys to follow the same rules by force, I would need to disable TNT and, like, I think I would need to disable bone meal, which would be very annoying, though. That's the thing. Like, bone meal is actually a very useful block, but it's also, like, the reason that the moss trick works. So it's like, do I just disable bone meal? And then you guys have to rely on animal farms for food instead? So basically, you guys wouldn't be able to spam grow carrots or whatever. You'd have to actually make, like, a really big farm to, like, actually have enough carrots growing. I mean, unless you guys have a better solution to that problem, I think the only way to really deal with it would literally to be disabling bone meal. Because I don't think there's a plugin out there that disables only the moss, like, trick. That's a very niche problem. Ban people who use moss. I don't think there's a way for me to realistically do that. And see, here's the thing. I'm not always going to be on the server. So how am I supposed to actually really enforce that? Without just, like, using a plugin. I mean, I really doubt that really any of the regular viewers who would play on there would actually try and break the rules like that. But, like, there's always that possibility. And I feel like it'd be better to just not have that be a possibility, but it does come at a cost. That's the problem. So yeah, I don't know. Unless someone can convince me otherwise, I think that's the only course of action that I can realistically take. Is try and find a way to basically just disable bone meal outright. Because again, I really don't think there's any plugins out there that exist that do exactly what I'm trying to do. Hmm. Unless the only other thing I could think of is there is there a way to track what blocks people have placed? Because maybe I could just like if you place moss, you get banned. Maybe that could be the workaround. Because like you have to break moss to dig the area that I'm digging. Like there is moss under there, but you don't have to bone meal it, obviously. Hmm. Well, I mean, it can be placed though. Uh, yeah. See, and that's why that's why it's really hard to like do these very specific rules when it's not just self-imposed. Because it's like I just oh goodbye. I just can't really do anything about like actually stopping it from happening, I feel like. Without it being kind of convoluted. So I don't know. Do I just trust or do I actually try and figure out a way to just ban it? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something in my head, but like I don't know what to do. Okay, but that's okay. Removing moss from the world literally removes blocks from the area that we're digging. And at that point, that doesn't make any sense. But the problem is I don't think there's an update that has Deep Slate that doesn't also have moss. I still think the easiest way would just be like disabling bone meal. Because while that is really annoying, it's not something that can't be worked around. Like, you can either use animals for food, or you can just make like a really large carrot farm that you manually use. Or golden carrot trades. Like, it's I feel like that's not the worst solution to the problem. Like it's annoying, but it's not like game breaking or like I don't know. If someone really thinks this is a deal breaker, tell me now. But I really don't think it would be. Oh, another thing is that I'm probably gonna turn off mob griefing. So like Enderman and creepers can't affect the area or like the world in general. Unless there's something I'm overseeing on that. I think that makes sense. Oh, another thing is that I'm probably gonna have PvP disabled by default. I feel like PvP is not the point of the server. Maybe with a permissions plugin you can exclude normal players from placing a specific... Maybe. That sounds like something that could be doable. I have never really run a proper server before, so I don't actually know how any of this works. That's why I need to do my testing. But the issue is just I don't have time. Unless I do a shorter stream today to work on that, to have it ready by Sunday. But yeah, I think PvP disabled. Also, I did find something that can track blocks, so I'm not gonna need to like manually add people and like manually track every single stat for each player, which is convenient. Because obviously I want to be able to like have a scoreboard on the side for blocks mined and whatever. Oh yeah, this is canal before. Hmm. Trying to think if there's anything else I'm possibly either forgetting or like just need to think about more. I guess another thing I should keep in mind is that it doesn't need to be perfect day one. Like I can always add and remove things as we go. I think that's another problem I have. I feel like it needs to be like finished before I even release it, and that's, I don't know, maybe, I mean, it's not a bad thing necessarily. I don't want it to be like completely you know, like terrible or just incomplete. But I also feel like I need to not overdo it. Because otherwise it might legit take like a month. When in reality this probably takes like just a few hours of actual work to set up. Like I probably could have already just had it set up if I didn't overthink it. Yeah, I just hope no matter how the first day goes, you guys will find it fun. Whether it's great or a terrible, like, experience. Hopefully it won't be terrible, though. What's up, Careless? How you doing? Fair enough. Honestly, I'm not feeling the best either, but streaming usually makes my day better, so I feel that. I mean, it's mainly just work that's bringing me down. Like, I'm just physically exhausted. Because, like, I'm actually pretty happy with my life right now. I just... Work is killing me. Especially knowing the shift I got tomorrow. Busiest day of the week, and I get to work all day for it. But yeah, still, guys, don't quote me on if it'll actually be out by this Sunday, but that's what I'm trying to aim for. What is this? Slowed plus reverb. I am going to skip. Whew. What's up, Wither? How you doing? Alright, sounds good, Careless. Adventure. Oh, right, yeah, it'd be pretty early for you, wouldn't it? Actually, what's our time zone difference right now? Because right now it's 5:54 p.m. for me. Dang, okay, yeah, that's pretty big difference. I mean, pretty big country. Honestly, Central and Mountain Time should just be one time zone. Also, technically, don't we have more? I don't think... Does Hawaii use PST, actually? I don't know what Alaska uses. Hawaii's... so we have even more than 4 time zones. Alaska Daylight Time, yeah. Oh yeah, because all of our overseas stuff too. Your proposal is bad because it's not performance points, so discarded. But yeah, I think, especially because I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow, because I'm going to be working for 10 hours tomorrow, I think what I need to do today is, like, I need to basically finish the server stuff today if I want to be able to do, like, a stream on the server Sunday. So I think I won't be like do a super long stream today. I mean, I wouldn't be able to regardless, but I think I'll stream for like 2 more hours and then start working on server stuff before I go to bed. True. Alright, by the way, whose job is it going to be on the server to do all the canals for draining water? Who's going to be sponge farming? Nice. Perfect. It'd be really funny if you guys all just collectively decided, I'm just gonna dig with my fist until someone gives me tools. But then no one is ever actually the first person to get all the tools. So you guys just do the entire thing by hand. Honestly, I won't stop you guys from starting digging immediately in the area. But I will say that I would encourage you guys to at least try and leave it as pristine as possible until you guys are ready for actually digging. It's up to you. I mean, one thing to consider is that you won't have a beacon that early. So, you know, if you're going to try and do the digging without a beacon, it's going to be a lot slower. You know what I could do? I could just like right now on stream try and find like some exposed diamonds, and then when the server opens, like someone just starts running for those diamonds. That'd be funny. Yeah. Well, that's why, like I said, I think, unfortunately, because of my work circumstances, the next few days are going to be pretty sparse for, like, digging. But that's because I need to spend that time working on the server to actually, like, make it work. Make sure nothing goes terribly wrong. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just don't want to lose the momentum I have for, like, actually doing this nearly daily. I feel like I've already started losing some of that momentum. Not necessarily motivation, just like, I need to actually keep myself in this routine so I can, like, not get complacent. Because I feel like I have this problem of, like, even when I have motivation, I just get complacent when I feel like I don't have enough time. Even though I definitely have enough time to at least get some progress done. But yeah. Yeah, no, routine is really useful. Not. Yeah, I mean, it seems fine. Hello, how you doing? Oh, yeah, sure. So that... yeah, that too. And that way we keep the dead channel, the dead chat channel a dead chat. It has to stay a dead chat. Ew, this water. Well, this is just not working very well. I have to quickly build a canal down here. I feel like I've heard this song on Osu before. Chill. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I've heard this before. This is a good song. Well, technically I can just leave these alone for right now. They're below where I need to be. Although I should... Let's see here. 1, 2, 3... Should build one right here. Nice. You are truly becoming Japanese with her. Okay, do I need to build any more? Ugh. Not right now. Actually, I'll do one more in here. This one should be quick. Alright, well, at least I have these canals built for whenever I'm gonna actually drain these. Oh, another question about the server. Is there any reason I should, like, is there any reason against turning off fire spread? Because I feel like that would be another good thing to enable, like no fire spread. Alright, see you, Wither. Have fun. Trees. That's exactly why I want to turn it off. Because I had to chop all the trees. Oh, no, no, no. Like, is there any argument about, like, actually keeping fire spread on? Like, is it useful for anything else? Yeah. I mean, I guess for, like, maybe super early game, you try to woodlight a portal, but this isn't the speed run. Yeah. Okay. You know what I should do? I should just impose more rules on you than I even impose on myself. Yeah, I've had the idea for a community digging server for a little while now. And no netherite. What about just no nether? You can't even go to the nether. That would suck. Yeah, that means you can't get beacons. No tools. True. I mean, look, there's enough of you guys. You guys surely can beat me using your fists before I can dig this entire area myself, right? Well, no, I'm talking about you literally can't even spawn a wither if you can't go to the nether. I'm not talking about the blocks. You literally would not be able to make a beacon. Like, sure, I would fully expect you guys to make both a gold and iron farm. I mean, you guys are probably gonna have better farms than my world. I'd be shocked if you didn't. And I'm sure there's some people who are willing to make farms, I hope, at least. Or else you guys are kind of screwed. Because I'm not gonna do them. You guys can do it. I hate building farms. Yeah. I mean, that's another reason. Like, mob griefing is just going to be off. Although, if that somehow doesn't stop the wither, I will obviously just ban anyone who uses the wither in that way. Because I did consider that too. But it's like, except at Deep Slate, it's not even really that useful, I feel like. It's very chaotic. Alright, here's another question. What's the leaderboard we're gonna care about the most? To, like, have on the scoreboard most often? Blocks broken? Okay. Oh right, yeah. I need to make sure that works because I know for like what I installed, like the individual blocks are being tracked. It's just I don't know about total blocks mined. I mean, I just need to actually see if my current data pack, like the one I use in my single player world, actually works on multiplayer. It should, theoretically. I don't see any reason it wouldn't. I just think the only problems that I think that I would need to manually add people, but I haven't tested. But that might not be like too big of an issue. I could just have this as a copy paste command. Because I think I would only need to type it like just once for each player. If I even need to do that for that one specifically. Because I'm not sure if the thing I downloaded recently actually tracks like the total blocks mined, or if it's only just for each block individually. I will have to do more tests. See, that's why I need time to work on the server, but it's cutting into my digging time. So that's why like the next like or like in the last few days and probably today and tomorrow, like I'm just not gonna get a lot of digging done. But hopefully after like Sunday, I should be back to digging properly in my world and actually get progress done. Alright. I think one thing I need to consider is how much like what's my role on the server gonna be? Because obviously I do want to contribute to digging, but I also like if I'm going to stream it, I feel like I would also just want to like fly around and see what you guys are up to as well. So you'll just need to trust me that I'm not spawning in 1 trillion diamonds for myself or whatever. Can't believe but yeah, I mean, like really in June too? Like come on. Low key, my gender is just guy. I'm a guy. What a weird question. Honestly, I think for me, I I'm just a guy and a dude. No, this is a dead chat. There's nothing going on here. Actually, everyone who watches the stream is a bot. There's not a real human being here, including myself. Yeah, I think we can steer away from that topic. We are literally digging in Minecraft. The only genders I accept are mine and craft. So get to work and start digging. Okay, Pixel, your joke was like slightly amusing. I just have nothing to smile about in my life, so I'm not smiling. Hey Rocky, how you doing? I mean, I hope you also realize that, you know, perhaps this is not the right stream for you if that's how you truly feel. Stupid seed in what way? True. The last generation had awesome things, like being able to beat up your wife when she got out of line. I miss the good old days. The good old days of working 9 to 5, cracking open a case of beers and domestic abuse. Oh geez, if you really think that way, this stream is not for you at all. I hope you realize that. Guys, I don't think he knows. How do we break the nose? The nose? How do I break the news about what I am? No, I'm not. I don't think Pixel's confused at all. I think the only confusion is coming from you. I believe it's spelled China, by the way. You don't have a China say either. You need to get on that, buddy. Alright, I'm very confused on what this conversation has become. And I'm not really here to tolerate it for much longer. So I think we need to just cut this off here. Well, what level did I start at? So the entire area, like not all of it was super high up, but there was some part of it that went all the way up to Y120. Sorry, I should turn up my render. Yeah, like over here used to be a big mountain. But not all of it was that high up. Honestly, villagers in the game are insane. Yeah, I would say like the average was in the 80 range. I mean, we had to mine like 2 million blocks before I made it to sea level. So, pillagers. I have the perfect solution for pillagers. So like you see the captain? Now he's just stuck in there and can't do anything. And then I just kill the other guys. And there you go. Now we just don't deal with him. Nah, I don't need to sand him. He's just stuck in there now. Okay. So how much of grinding Ursu score for this help? I would say doing Ursu score and Ursu completion gave me the mindset I need to basically do long, tedious gaming tasks. I'm glad we have had this conversation. Yeah, maybe I should have just banned him. That's on me, I think. I mean, I don't know what brother was expecting. Like, you can literally see in my stream tags that the stream is supposed to be LGBT friendly. Like, I don't really understand. Yeah, I mean, like, he's just trolling. I don't know what else to expect. But honestly, considering how well you handled him, I didn't really feel the need to immediately ban him. It was kind of insane how like he confused himself. He was literally just hurting himself in that conversation. It's really funny. Maybe he was just genuinely confused. Maybe he has actually no idea what it means to be transgender and was just trying to learn. Maybe he is learning. Surely, right guys? Surely he is just actually confused and is just trying to learn. Oh, I forgot about Vroom. Also, I kind of forgot that he exists as a player too, low key. But yeah, no, that I probably should have just banned him. But like at the same time, that conversation was really funny because the guy got nothing out of it except confusing himself, apparently. Also, like, I mean, the guy says he's a fan of mine, but also doesn't realize like anything about me and how like me personally. If he just realized, he would not tune into this stream anymore. I mean, it's not really a secret that some of the closest people to me in my life are trans people, or just people that aren't cis white male, you know? By the way, obviously nothing wrong with being a cis white male. That's just not who primarily is in my friend group. But it's just like, I don't know. Also, yeah, like the tag right under the stream. It's like literally just read. Use your eyes. Oh well. I don't think we lost anything of value anyway. I just think it's kind of funny him being like, "Oh, I'm a Momo OG viewer," and it's like, okay. then surely you would know. Okay, well, to be fair, this is not my original Twitch account, but that was still like half a year after I made this one. Also, let me see something. He's only had like 5 messages in the stream beforehand, and it was literally just like, "Do you play tablet?" That was his last comment. True. Nothing wrong with being new gen. Unless you're a new gen Usu player, that's a little different. If you're a new gen Usu player, I wish you a very blow up. You are not allowed to play the game after I joined. It's true. Sorry, Pixel, you're gonna have to blow up now. GG. Like, unless you're playing for score in those game modes, I'm not hearing it. I'm sorry, you play for score in the one game mode where getting score is basically impossible. Incredible. No, low-key, CTB is actually the best game mode for score, though. It's kind of insane. Like, if you are someone who only cares about score, you should play CTB. Yeah, which is insane. And that's why it's like low star diffs even on CTB can give so much score. It's like 1 million versus like 20 million. Top 10k score in every mode. See, that's a cool goal. I can respect that. Maybe we'll allow you to unblow up. Just maybe. Yeah. I mean, I think Standard's the most technically competitive for that. But, like, I still don't think there's even, like, 10k players that actively play for score. Honestly, part of the reason score requirements have gone up for just reaching top 10Ks because of score inflation. And once again, we have Joe Biden to thank for that. And if you need more info about this, just Google Joe Biden inflation. You're welcome. True. Yeah, there's definitely 21 billion score maps. That sounds really easy to do. That's true. That's true. I love the 2008 housing crisis. Hmm. I think we should bail out the rich companies. I think this is a good idea. And then we should let the poor people who have their homes foreclosed not get any relief. This is genius. My god, he's facing the other way. That looks wrong. Poor Splinko. If I ever feel like I'm truly despairing, at least I know I have Horse Splinko to look at and feel better. I forgot that's an emote. That's a good emote. How long am I gonna stream? And I would say another hour. Because I think my plan... Wait, what? Do I have an emote for the orb? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I have one for that. Wait, do I not have this emote anymore? Hold on. Yeah, I really enjoy Pat Metheny's stuff. But okay. Oh wait, we can use this. The ball. I need to play Chase the Light again. That's a fun map. I don't know how Mochi was like that good at mapping. Nice, what map? Can you link that? Is this one of the Toho ones? Oh, right, yeah, it's this one. Okay. That's kind of cool to have in your top 5. I have a 94% DTFC from 8 years ago. That's funny. Can definitely do better than that now. It's kind of crazy. I literally have scores that are like 11 years old. Or yeah, I think that's right. Or no, they'd be 10. Would they be 11? I don't know, man. I don't know how time works, but I have scores that are at least a decade old now, which is kind of insane. It's really gotten to that point now. It would just be like 10 and a half years. Because a lot of my oldest scores that I haven't overwritten were from like November 2013. I did join in July 2013. But I used to just play like the same few maps and keep overrating my scores to get like better scores. Can these silverfish stop existing? Maybe I just need to dig like all around here. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I need to be patient. I will be the judge of that. If I don't think a song is good, then it has to not be good. Sorry, it's the rules. As the person who's listened to the most music here. Okay, that's probably not even actually true. I'm sure there's people in here that have legitimately listened to more music than me. Oh my god, there's so many silverfish. Well, it wouldn't. It's not gonna be 100,000 songs though. It would only be like 20,000 songs. Or like 25k, which is still a lot, by the way. But even though not all of those are unique. Uh-oh. It's so over for you. Right, yeah. I know what you're talking about. You will never be able to pretend that you're straight ever again. Although I don't think you care about that anyways. But yeah, straight people don't talk like that or type like that. Okay, you gotta be careful then, buddy. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. Oh. And unfortunately, probably maybe not in your circumstance, but like it's definitely not always the best move telling people. Some people do not react very well to that kind of news. I mean, that's why I live 1,600 miles away from my family, so. 100 miles. Okay. So maybe not 1,600, but it's certainly still far enough where it's like they're not just going, you're not going to randomly see them. Hmm. No, I live even farther away from my only other sibling. She's chill. I'm glad. My sister is not as chill about that kind of thing. I mean, that's just the reality of growing up in an extremely like religious fundamentalist kind of household. It's like good luck trying to get them to be open about anything, let alone that. And that's why I just don't live with them anymore. It is what it is. Like I don't feel like I made the wrong choice at all. Because regardless of who my partner ends up being, there was other tensions there with other problems. I mean, yeah, I don't need to get into it, but you understand. You understand. Yeah. Like, it was just never going to work long term once I reached old enough age to actually move out. Oh yeah, I mean, like, if I told if I told my mom I was gonna get married at some point, she probably would blow up because literally anyone who isn't like basically an like a very religious Arab, she's disapproving of. I mean, that's just how it is. So like honestly, even if I just like if, even if you factor out like LGBT out of this, it doesn't matter. If it's someone who isn't religious or like of the same religion, it wouldn't work. Or even if they like are the same religion but just aren't Arab. It's like my mom is just she needs that very specific person. I mean, she literally tried to arrange marriages for both me and my sister, and it's like, really? Like we just don't do this anymore. Like this is not how this is gonna work for me. And, you know, it's also weird like hearing that from your family, and it's like I'm playing Minecraft. I'm not looking to start a family. I'm trying to dig some blocks and also get some score on Osu. But yeah. I think as difficult as all of that was, I've made the right call. I'm in a legitimately much better and happier place, even with the stressors that I still currently have in my life, which includes them, by the way. I assume that's not what you wanted. Okay. I'll just remove it from the queue. Oh. God, that sounds like a great song. Literally, if Kanye made a good song. and also wasn't the way he is. Only someone with Chunk in their name could understand how to do something like that. Surely he's fixed. Surely he's taking his meds. I mean, I don't really know anything about him, to be honest. I'm doing good. How you doing, Gabber Cat? Welcome. Drunk. What's up, Strav? How you doing? Nice. Probably still better than the tweets I make. I've never made a good tweet in my life. Okay, that tweet is cheating, because that's just a really good image of Dr. House. And that's also actually me when I go 3 minutes without soda. No, I've actually been drinking a lot more water as of late, especially while I'm doing chunk mining, which I should also do right now. I know, I hate water, but like I need it. Nah, I'm like cripplingly addicted to soda. I mean, look, I hate water enough that I drained all of the surface water I could see. It's terrible. Nah, I'm like, I really need to stop drinking as much soda as I do, but I also just can't help it because soda is yummy. I love my, I love my delivery system of high fructose corn syrup, and no one is going to take this away from me. I love shoveling high fructose corn syrup into my mouth hole, and no one can change this about me. True, when Joe Biden yelled, "Soda!" That was his best campaign moment. It really sold me on his campaign. Everything you say to me. You have a little room to breathe. My god. Shut up! I've heard this shut up before. For trunk map art. I forgot you can actually just do that with maps. People act like this isn't the best record come out. I mean, I like how it sounds. I'm not very familiar with that song, but it sounded cool. I'm glad I have people that watch the stream that actually listen to like good music. These streams would be so much worse if I only got Osu music all the time. Yeah, Pixel, I hate everything you send me. Every song you've linked me is disgusting and an abomination to my ears. If you request Blade, you will be hunted down by Dream, but in real life, he will get you. And it will be part of his mask collection. I feel like you shouldn't ask people that in chat. Can't just ask them what chord they are. Sorry, I'm more of a G major. Oh, you're a C major. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, it's not really much of a joke if it's just true, but I get it. Ooh. Okay. I could go some from I could go for some fries right now. I need like good fries though, not like terrible fast food fries. I need like I need fries with like garlic and cheese and Cajun. That sounds wonderful. $3.7. We are mining the blocks. Pink is chill. You can like a 5 minute song, that's okay. I don't feel like Nujabes is that unpopular. Really? Yes, that's a banger. Okay, I'm gonna randomly throw this question out there. Is there anyone here that's ever eaten from Zaxby's chicken place? I'm kind of craving fried chicken right now for no particular reason. I am not going to McDonald's. McDonald's is kind of lost to my business, I think. Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich. Okay, you want to know something insane? I literally have not had Popeyes before in my life until like 2 weeks ago. I did in fact have a Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich. It's pretty good. I like that one. Can't say I really care for their chicken tenders though. I don't think I like those very much. Unlucky. But yeah, I never went to a Popeyes before until like 2 weeks ago. I mean, I think for those who know about me, like, that isn't shocking, but like, yeah, I didn't really have any American fast food despite growing up in this country until literally 2 years ago. Chick-fil-A is way too overpriced. I've been there exactly once. Like for how much I paid, I felt like I should have had like a great experience, but I really didn't. Like it was just fine. Flowers. 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 Mothers when they're asked what they want on Mother's Day. Flowers. This lady really wants some flowers. Dang. Nujabes must have listened to this woman sing flowers and loved it so much that he needed to make a song out of it. I have no stake in this conversation, so I will not argue. I assume that's the album that song is on. Well, I mean, it's a pretty repetitive song. I could see someone thinking it's a weaker song. I mean, I don't mind it. I actually find repetitive music to be something I like. So long as it sounds good, of course. So hold on. Oh hey, my phone bill was successfully charged. Wow. Dude, speaking of Popeyes, they had an alert for me. They were like, "Hey, just get this box of food for $20." Like, I'm not going to be eating that much food. And Goink doesn't like fried chicken, so I could never justify getting that much fried chicken in the first place. I mean, she doesn't hate fried chicken, but she certainly doesn't prefer it to like grilled chicken or something. I mean, I wouldn't say I love this song, but I don't. I have no problems with it. It sounds cool. I feel like I'm very indifferent to a lot of music. There's not that much stuff that I like genuinely love. I definitely don't love everything equally, but I feel like my highs and lows for like loving and hating stuff doesn't go as far as most people. There isn't that many things I truly don't want to listen to, and there's also not that many things that I'm like I like love that highly. Most things I'm kind of just like, not my thing, or like, yeah, that's cool, I like it. Especially because I didn't grow up listening to music really at all until I played Osu. I didn't have the experience of like enjoying music as a kid. So for me, music is not like nostalgic to me at all in any way. Like for me, music is still very much like a new thing in my brain. Because honestly, when I did OC completion, I hardly tuned into the music. Like sure, I was technically listening to it, but I hardly paid attention to it. My hit sounds were always doubly loud compared to the music. Or sometimes I wouldn't listen to the music at all. I would literally play muted sessions. Or I would play with like weird stuff in the background. But yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. This is the kind of music that is very fitting for the stream. 4 million today. That is not happening. I'm probably only streaming for like 30 more minutes. Sorry, Luna. Yeah, it literally takes that long to do a million blocks. Even like going as fast as I can. GG Darren, I'm sorry. Blame my boss. I've been not I've not been able to stream as much the last few days because of work. And I also have a 10-hour shift tomorrow, so I'm probably not streaming tomorrow, which really annoys me. I hate when I can't stream at all because of work. That ruins my day, like completely. Not being able to do the things I want to do in a day. It really just ruins myself. Solok, you did entire 5 div map set with his sounds? Wow. You were doing the one part of mapping that I absolutely refuse to do. So long as hit sounding is a requirement for ranking a map, I will never rank a map. I don't want to ask someone to do the worst part of mapping for me. If I don't want to do it, no one else wants to do it. Well, if someone else likes it, that's cool for them. But I also needed someone like this like 6+ years ago. I haven't made a proper map in 5 years. Yeah. Hey, you know what though, Wispy? If you learn how to hit sound efficiently and good, then you will have an even easier time ranking stuff. I bet. Especially if you could just do it on your own. It's much faster. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I really haven't made a proper map since either like 2019 or 2020. Maybe 2019, honestly. This guy's addicted to quests. But yeah, that's good, Wispy. So, like, I feel like in mapping, feeling like you're doing something with a purpose, I feel like that's a good, like, goal to have. Like, if you're able to make something that you feel purpose from, then you basically win as a mapper. Right. Just try again if it ever says that, by the way. I didn't realize it, but we are over halfway done with these 2 layers now. What if I did seem to understand? Has she ever considered this? Oh god, that would be so annoying. As if it sounding wasn't already annoying enough, imagine. Boy. Do I have any more sponges? I have a few. Nice. The ball. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I do want to work more on getting the server up as soon as possible. And then also, don't have time to stream tomorrow. I'm sorry the last few days have been kind of lacking in digging, but I think after this weekend we should be able to get back to work. But I really want to get the server going, so I need time to spend on that. So yeah, thank you for being patient with me, guys. I will catch you all on Sunday. Good night. Goodbye.